mom's feelings for every of them, and I'm like, oh my God, every time when I see this happening, I'm like, oh my God, I feel so sorry because, you know, like my generation was different. Then was a generation after me. I treat them like the same, I couldn't feel much differences with their generation. But the generation after, so I would say two generation after me, or second generation after me, so this is when it started to change rapidly. So because we had a big research in my college, I can share it with you. So we had a research when so for example, same year students, there was a different agenda for every single class. So one class, we asked them to do not use any resource, like no Google, no AI strictly, just use library to write essay. And I don't remember the name, it doesn't matter which essay, but they've been using library. Okay, so second class, we allow them to use Google, like research for research, but nothing else. We don't post, copy and paste, like do like a proper research, and we have a technology to recognize that. And also third group was that was the last year. So GPT was already out, so we asked them to use GPT and some, I think it was just GPT, ChatGPT, to help them to make an essay. So that was a 3 different group. And it was really interesting result. So first group who went to library, they did a really good, excellent result. They one moment, guys. So they managed to not just make a good result, they also, because you have to read your essay, not just read from the paper, you have to make a speech, from that. They did an excellent essay, majority of them. They did a great speech and answered all questions. Second group, which, as you remember, they did research on Google. That group slightly failed. I think they did a great, not bad essay. Of course, there was a lot of copyright issue. They've been struggling to make a speech. Speech was a little bit weak. And questions, same. Questions were so much worse compared to the group who did go to library. And we have a final group, GPT-1, and that was a total failure, guys. They did a terrible essay. They couldn't make a proper speech. They went absolutely random all over the places. And not a single answer was right. Not a single answer was related to the subject. It was all over the places. And so that was part of the actually big national research. It's not just our college went through this. It was like a big thing. So we were participated. And what I wanted to, as a resume in this, I'm absolutely against him to use AI as a main resource, because why would they be bothered to go? Because you see, you remember information not just because you get in the